Hey y'all, I'm back again. So I'm trying to work on these consistent videos, and we are almost through with this book. This Max Lucado book, Facing Your Giants, is very powerful, very inspirational, letting you know how you should handle life journeys and trials throughout life, and it gives you examples of what this certain giant is. So, for instance, we're on chapter 17. We're talking about family matters. So, this will be the giant of family matters. Everybody has family issues at the end of the day. So, this is pretty much giving you an outline of, because we're talking about David. So, we have pretty much dissect David's life. And now we're at the point where we're talking about David's family, the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. So I'm just gonna go throughout my list of notes and tell y'all what I got from chapter 17, which was family matters. All right. I said, how do I want to start? Okay, I'm gonna start with my new and then go to my old. So first I said you can't do sin when God's wrath is ignited. Um, you should be expecting consequences. And what I mean by that is so the life we supposed to live as Christians, we supposed to live this life godly. About 30%, about 30% of Christians probably is living godly. The rest of us, that 70%, we struggling. We in, we out, we up, we down. So, along with our sins that we're committing, if we're not repenting, we're going to get consequences from those sins. So that's what I meant by you can't do sin and expect God's wrath not to come back upon you, because that's what's going on with David. Um. Oh yeah. As you sin, it would cause your home um to be attached to the sword that shall never depart. In order for y'all to understand that part, you really have to get this book, this Max Lucado book, Facing Your Giants. Because you have to know the beginning of David. Like, even if you don't get the book and you read your Bible with anything pertaining to David and how, he loved God and all that, and then he just started sinning and what happened throughout that whole process. But if you do sin, just know it's not only affecting you, it's affecting your whole house. And when it affects your whole house and those consequences come, it's gonna attack everything that was in your house. I'm talking your kids, I'm talking your wives, everything. And it's not gonna depart. So all that evil that you did in your life, it's pretty much gonna spill over into your children. And then they're gonna start doing evil. Oh God. But if y'all wanted some clarification on that, check out 2 Samuel 12 and 10. You can get some clarity. And I always tell people, when I get Bible verses, I know I give you a specific verse that correlates to what I'm talking about, but read the whole chapter. Because if you read one verse, you ain't gonna get it. But if you read what happened before that, what happened after that, then you can pretty much get an understanding of what, your house being attached to the sword and it never leaving your house, you know. Nonetheless, y'all gotta read 2 Samuel 12 to understand that. All right. So then I said, you have to take care of your family above anything else. Before I started on this has nothing to do with the book, but before I started on this entrepreneur journey, I've always felt like whatever job I've had, like I was gonna constantly, not constantly, but if something arose with my family, I said I am going to take care of my family, and if y'all have to fire me for going to check on my family, then be so. Because at the end of the day, when you have been so family oriented your whole life, and then A job is telling you you can't go take care of your family and you've done that your whole life, and they tell you no, but you can take all the days you want off. I'm not going on a rampage, but I'm trying to prove the point that take care of your family. If your child did daycare, something go down to daycare, honey, leave that job and go take care of your family. Your family after, okay, according to this, I don't know. It's like it's God, it's the husband and wife and child, your parents. This whole diagram of how things supposed to go is confusing to me. But what I'm trying to say is make family number one. Well, after God. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Just take care of your family, because family is no telling when God's gonna call us home. We can be young, we can be old. We don't know. But for the time that we have our parents, for the time that we have our siblings, we should be enjoying them. We shouldn't be fussing, you know. But it takes two to tangle. So it takes two to fix a relationship. And if you can't get them to fix it, you have to move on. Ask God. You have to just pray on it, because one day it's gonna happen. Y'all know how I am, but I'm not going there today. All right. Another part that I really enjoyed, y'all, was Ephesians 6 and 4. It pretty much said, "Don't make your children angry by the way you treat them." Um, it goes vice versa also. But what parents don't fail to realize is everything y'all do ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And the older we get, the more we realize that what y'all did wasn't right. You know, but at the end of the day, we still love y'all. But if y'all constantly, if I tell you, I don't like when you talk down to me, and I'm gonna set a boundary for you to stop talking down to me, you should, as a parent, you should respect that. Because what you don't understand is when you do something wrong to your child always have it in her heart or his heart. And the way you treat them, that's why it was something I was watching. They was talking about how when your parents get of old age, they throw you in the rest home because they don't want to take care of you. Well, it all depends on the type of person you are. But majority, I mean, I would say 90% of people do that, and it saddens me, because I'm like, these people gave y'all life, and y'all really, I'm not gonna do that, and y'all really gonna throw y'all parents in this rest home. So it really, it bothers me to my core. But nonetheless, parents out there, don't make your children angry by the way you treat them. You treat each other with respect. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. All right, y'all. So another thing that I also want to let you guys know about was to pray for your family on a daily basis. Prayer never hurt nothing. It's free. It's free. Mm, it's free 99. I about to say, but it's free 99. So we should, every day we wake up, we should pray for our family. If we want a closer relationship with our sisters or our brothers, we should pray about it. If we want our parents to treat us better, we should pray about it. We should pray all throughout the day about all things that's happening throughout our day. So whatever you gotta do, just pray for your family. One point that he made that I like, but it's gonna take y'all a while to let it marinate into your mind, soul, body, and spirit. He said, "Your home is your giant-sized privilege," and I'm not talking about a house. I'm talking about a HOME. I'm talking about a home. Your home is your giant-sized privilege, your towering priority. Just let it sink in. Just let it sink in. Let me keep going because I'm at 10 minutes already. I also learned that you have to pray to God to make your spouse a part of God's plan. You have to be fiercely loyal. When I tell you this man, italicized, italic. Fiercely was italic in his book. So it's very important that you understand what being fiercely loyal to your partner means. Try to Google it. Try to get an understanding of it. He also said to nourish your children. Um, this part right here took me out. He said, your children are your calling and your spouse is your treasure. Woo, child. Woo, child. Alright, so then these some notes I took the first time I read the book. I said, be careful what you do in your life because it will punish your future, which is true. And I was attaching that to like a family being in turmoil. Throughout your life, y'all always, argue, 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 argue. If you don't fix it, it's gonna keep going on 20 years later. You got nip in the bud. And then the seeds of bitterness can spread deep roots. Let it just marinate. And you trying to figure out why you feel some type of way about your family. Mm. Mm. The seeds of bitterness can spread deep roots. All right. And then when you deal with family, you got to deal with the cause and the effect. That was something I learned in school, but it's kind of like an equation that you got to take when you're dealing with situations within the family realm. And then I also put that David was upset about what he caused to happen to his family, that he couldn't take it. I said we are a byproduct of our parents, whether they want to believe it or not. What they done in their past, it will showcase in our future. I said the husband or wife is a precious jewel. Treasure him or her with everything in you. I said family is precious. Appreciate the family that God gave you. Be there mentally, emotionally, and physically for your family. And this part right here, listen, I'm closing it with this. Have you ever thought of what estranged was? You know how people go away from their family and they don't talk to them in a long time? Estranged is when you make strangers out of your family. I said, my God, today. Wow. Wow. So, word of caution, don't make strangers out of your family. If y'all fuming right now, take some time, pull away, pray, 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 pray. Let God take care of it, and don't get stressed out about the situation. You guys, we got 2 more chapters we got to do in this book. If you're interested in getting the book, let me know. I can do a giveaway of some sort, but I really need y'all to get active in these comments. Anyway, I'm not gonna beg for subscribers or nothing like that. I know that God put me on YouTube for a reason, and I know that the calling that's on my life is gonna touch. If it even touch one person, I've always said it's a blessing. What else? What else? What else? This channel, yeah. I don't know, y'all, but nonetheless, this video about to be long. Nonetheless, check out my YouTube channel. If anything resonated with you guys, I want you to be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Because what sharing is caring, and we got to keep pushing forward to touch the lives we want to touch. Y'all have a blessed day.